car to school, an old car, taxi driven, and then they got a bus and took the kids in and increased the number of people who were going to that school. And we come out of school when we finish, we walk about half a mile, well, almost half a mile, to the bus from the school to meet it in the Berriew, the town. And the river went through Berriew, and there was a big bridge where we were standing for the bus. And these two brothers went down to play at the river because there was a big waterfall there,
Wow.
And all of a sudden, one of the brothers come running. He says, my brother, he fell into the river. He's drowning. He doesn't swim because he walked along the top of the waterfall and slipped,
Oh, no.
and he couldn't swim. And I was the only one that could swim. And there was two teachers there and a bunch of kids. They didn't know about it. I ran there with him, and I saw him go down. They go for the third time down. Did you know that? And he went down, and I dived over these rocks. Fortunately, I didn't hit the rocks. I was fully clothed because I had to get him.
Yeah.
And he went down in the water, and I got him. And I pulled him to the surface, and I swam to the pebble beach then, just further down. And I didn't know how to do that MAR.
Yeah.
So I lifted him up by the legs and shook him.
Oh.
All of a sudden he started coughing.
Uh-huh.
And he kept coughing out the water, And then we walked back we got on the bus, and the teachers looked at us and thought they'd been playing fell in the river, They didn't say anything to us.
They didn't acknowledge that you saved his life.
A new coat that I put on, my mother had bought me.
Oh.
And she saw me, she went, what have you done to your coat?
Oh, no.
And I didn't say a word.
Oh.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But the brother, he told everybody what happened,
Good.
Finally, their dad wasn't there. He was at the war when it happened.
Yeah.
So that had been in the beginning of World War II, right at the beginning. When he came home, he'd have come home for one kid instead of two.
Yeah.
So he called me. He says, I'm going to aboard you, Derek. He gave me 10 shillings.
Oh.
That's about 75 cents then.
But a lot now, right?
No.
No, not a lot now.
10 shillings.
And okay, so I wanted to say, so you were about 10?
I got an award then.
Uh-huh.
They found out I got my name in the local paper.
Oh.
And the mayor got all dressed up and had a big party because I just changed schools.
Oh, okay.
So they had a choir sing and
Oh, my.
yeah, and then I had to go out and give a speech up on the stage and all that.
Yeah.
And I had pictures of all that somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And he had a big gold the mayor, big necklace on, And it was funny, and I forgot part of my speech. I'm going because I'm young, But I made it,
All right.
That was funny.
Okay, so
That's
didn't you
amazing.
get a letter from the Queen or something like that, didn't you?
No, it was from the Queen's. No, it was from. Because it was called a parchment. I have it today.
A parchment.
Yeah. But they
okay.
never got one in Wales in this county, a parchment. It was the first one only. And I think that he was a Duke of Edinburgh
Oh, my. Okay.
that signed it.
Uh-huh.
He signed the parchment and everything. I still have it.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I just want to say, you're what age when this happened?
I don't know. I can tell you.
About 10, 11, you said?
Yes.
And this was, how far was it
12.
from your house?
What?
The hotel. How far was this from? The Queen's Hotel?
What?
The distance from where,
The river?
yeah.
5 miles.
Oh, is it 5 miles? And,
We got the bus. come home, see?
Right.
We're all wet sitting in the bus, me and
But it was a mile from the Queen's Hotel.
No,
The river.
the river was 5 miles. It was in the town.
Wow.
Went right through the town where it happened.
I didn't know. And it was the River Severn.
No, it was the River Rue.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, sorry about that. River Rue.
It went into the Severn.
At the end of the Severn. Okay.
I think it did. But it was a big flooded river.
Right. And it had a little waterfall too, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible, Derek.
What a story.
I know, you're so sweet.
Huh?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you so much for doing that. So, okay. And anything else you want to say
About him?
about your story?
Not really, yeah.
Okay.
Got most covered, I guess.
Okay.
The 2 schools got involved. The county school and the junior school.
Mm-hmm. And you were in elementary school there. That's cool.
Yeah.
And you were new
And
then.
then when he changed to probably junior high,
Just
equivalent
afterward,
of junior high,
afterwards, yeah.
then they honored him.
That's awesome.
Ah, what a story.